Hi guys, welcome back. This is the second video of this series where we will be building a website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. In this video we are going to be building the first section, which is the header section. We will have a logo on the left side and navigation menu on the right side. So we have got this. Now let's remove this, and we're going to put a section known as header. So header is where we're going to have our header section, and then the first thing we're going to do is put the logo. So I'm going to put image, and source is equal to where is this image. At the moment it's not there, so let me just add the image. So I'm going to open I'm going to open my images folder, and I'm going to drag my image and put it there. So now we have a logo image in the images folder. So let's go here. So if I go open, see, I have it. So I'm going to put images slash logo dot svg is the format. So alt is required for every image. Alt tag basically explains what the image is. So this is Southern Dental Clinic logo. Perfect. We have got the logo ready. Normally for a website the logo is clickable, so I'm going to put an anchor tag to that so that we can make it clickable. At the moment I don't have anywhere to go, so I'm going to put a hashtag there. Later when we have to make it clickable, we'll do it. So we've got that logo part ready. Now let's create the navigation links. It's normally inside this nav tag. Perfect. We're going to create a list inside the nav tag. Then we're going to create the elements. So we'll have the list element, and each of the list element is clickable. So again we have to create the anchor tags. Where it will go, I'll do it later, or actually just do it now. So I'm going to make it this is going to be on the same page, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Perfect. I'm going to copy it a few more times. So the first one is home, the second one is about, third one is services, and last one is frequently asked questions. Apart from this, we are going to have another button, which is what people would call a call to action button. This is not going to look like these menus, so I'm going to put it outside the list. It's going to look a little more bigger and brighter, so when a customer comes to your website, he can immediately see, okay, there is a button, that's what action I'm supposed to be taking. So it will be a contact button, and it's going to look slightly different. Perfect. Now let's just see how it looks on the browser. I'm going to go here, I'm going to refresh it. Oh, perfect. We've got our logo, we've got our a few link items. Now let's style it so that it will look like a menu. So let's go into this one. So here it's not general. The first thing we're going to do is header CSS. Perfect. We'll have some general, I said, and we'll have the header CSS. Let's start by having CSS for the header. Perfect. We start by making it let's say giving it a background color, which is just going to copy it from this and paste it. This is the color that we're going to go. It's a better blue color. Okay, and let's just go and see it. And also I'm going to make it display flex, and going to refresh it. So you see we have a background color, and we have got this one. So I don't this item shouldn't be here on the left side, it should be on the right side. So let's just write justify content flex end. At the moment, by default it's on the flex start, so we moved it to flex end. Perfect. Now let's style the logo a little bit. I'm going to go here and put a class for this logo so I can use it here. So I'm going to mention here dot logo, and then load the image. So I will put a maximum width of 100 pixel. I don't need the logo bigger than that. So you see we have got the logo here, but I need the logo on the left side. So let's go put some margin to that logo. So I'm going to put logo and put margin right is equal to auto. What this does is basically will bring the logo on the left side. Perfect. This looking good. So we've got the basic structure ready. Let's let's remove this bullet points here and make it side by side. So for that purpose we have to call this list, I'm going to put a class to that and call it nav list. Perfect. I'm going to go into dot nav list and call it display inline. Perfect. And I don't want that bullet points, so I'm gonna call it this list style is equal to none. What happened? The bullet points are gone. Good. Now I'm gonna make nav list and call the line items inside the list. Let's start by making it display inline. Perfect. And let's go back. Great. The next thing I want to remove is this underline, and I don't like this color, so let's make it text decoration none. So the underline is gone. Let's give it a color. I would give a white color. Perfect. What happened? Sorry, this is not here, this is not on the line, it's inside the line. We have a link, so it should be dot nav list lia. Inside that is where we have to be putting this uh, text decoration and color. Perfect. The last one did not change because, as I've told earlier, it is outside this, so that is why. So let's try to make that also something. We'll put a class to that, and I'm going to give it a class of action button, and then I'm gonna call it here action button and give the same styling, text decoration and color. Perfect. We have these things ready. Now the next thing I want to do is that I don't like this default font, so let's get some nicer font. So you can go to Google Fonts. All right, and this contains a bunch of free fonts. You can choose whichever you like. I like a font called Poppins. I'm going to use that. I normally, there will be many styles. You can choose which style you want to go with. I go with a 400 and a 500. So a 400 and a 500. Now let's go and get that link. So here's a link for that particular font. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go to our index file. I'm going to go under the link and paste it. So this way we have basically connected the font. Now if we refresh it, nothing has changed. Why? Because we have imported the font but we did not apply it. Let's go apply it. So if this is going to be part of general styling, you see this is not for the header particularly. So we're gonna go here and let's go back to the website and copy the thing here, font family. Perfect. Now if we go back to the website and refresh it, you see we have changed the font completely. It looks much better, much nicer now. Now let's give it some spacing for this nav bar. It all looks too on the edges, so that is on the head here. So we're gonna give a padding. We're gonna give a 20 pixel, not a 20 pixel, I think we'll give it a 2 rem here and 1 rem here. Refresh. No, it should be the other way around, sorry. 1 rem here and 2 rem here. Alright, so the left one basically means the top and the bottom. The right one means left and the right. So we have given it some spacing. It looks nice. I like this whole left side thing, but I think we need a little more spacing between elements on the right side stuff. So let's just go here and give it some spacing on the line element here. Same way. We don't need anything on the top and the bottom, so we're going to put it 0, and on the left and the right we'll just give it 2 rem. Perfect. We have enough space now. It looks all good. Now let's change this contact button to the the style that we said we will do it. Perfect. So let's go to the action button. We have the decoration, we have the color. Yeah, one thing I forgot. When I hover on this, there's no change. I'd like to have a different color when I move my mouse cursor on that. So what we're going to do is that we're going to copy this, all right, and we give it a pseudo action called hover, meaning when you hover, I want something to change. What do I want to change? I want to change the color. So change the color to what? There is a different color code that I've selected. It's the green. Let me just pull that color. Okay, this is the color. So this is the green color from the logo. So I'm going to refresh it, this green color. So if I go, yeah, perfect. This is great for us now. It's working. Now let's go give the color here. So the action button, I want the background color to be the green. So I'm gonna copy it, paste it again. Alright. I'm gonna put border none. Perfect. But I need, I need the button to be a rounded corner. So I'm gonna give a border radius to, let's say, 2 rem. I don't know how it looks. Ah, this looks okay. Actually, I'll give it maybe 2.5 rem. Perfect. Now that part I'm happy with, but I need a little more spacing. So let's go again, give padding. So I need a little more spacing on the left and the right side. On the left and the right, on the top and the bottom, I'll give you 1 rem, and then here on I'm going to give you 2 rem. I'm not sure, really too much. It's way too much. So I'm gonna go make it 0.5 and 1. Okay. Congratulations, guys. You have successfully coded a header. That's awesome. Now stay tuned for the next video where we will make this header a mobile responsive one, so it looks good on the computer and it looks good on a smaller screen devices such as mobile phones. And this code, the code for this tutorial will be available on the blog. I'll put the link for the blog in the description. If you like this video, please share and subscribe so it encourages me to create more videos such as this. Thank you.